Principled, popular and a dedicated public servant, Jim Wallace served in the House of Commons, the Lords as well as Holyrood. His non-tribal approach to politics and genial personality earned him the respect of colleagues and opponents alike.
He always reached out for the better natures of his political opponents and seldom angered, was always quick to find humour in things and reach for the common ground that exists across the political space. I think that his legacy will be, at a time of great division and rancour in our politics, one of profound unification and looking for the better in people.
Jim Wallace began his parliamentary career in 1983 when he won the seat of Orkney in Shetland.
I'm tremendously relieved, and as I said, it's a great result.
He spearheaded his party's participation in the Scottish Constitutional Convention, a cross-party group producing a blueprint for a new parliament.
He had such a critical role to play in the founding of the Scottish Parliament and served it with distinction, especially as Deputy First Minister in the early days of the Parliament. He was always an individual who dealt with courtesy with everybody and reached across the political spectrum. I enjoyed a very warm personal friendship with Jim, and I'm terribly, terribly saddened by his death.
Wallace became MSP for Orkney in the first elections to Holyrood in 1999. Despite his affability, he could be steely when needed.
We want it to work, but we may not.
He was instrumental in negotiations for the Labour-Lib Dem coalition.
This historic agreement will ensure that Scotland's first Parliament for 300 years will make a difference for all of the people of Scotland.
Wallace became Scotland's first Deputy First Minister. Then, as a new Parliament came to terms with the death of Donald Dewar, he stepped up to fill the void.
Why wouldn't you say the figure, First Minister?
It was a role he took on again after the resignation of Henry McLeish. Wallace entered the House of Lords in 2007 after standing down from Holyrood. Then in 2021, he took on the role of moderator of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland.
His faith was his driving force in politics and shaped what he believed, why he was serving, what he was wanting for our country. So his faith and his politics were so closely intertwined.
Lord Wallace died after complications from a planned operation. A model public servant, devoted to his constituents, his party and public service.